Anthropic just launched Claude Design, a product that sent Figma stock down 5% on launch day. A third-party AI tool gave hackers a backdoor into Vercel, one of the most widely used developer platforms on the internet. And a deep analysis from Tencent's Research Institute is making rounds across Silicon Valley, arguing that humans are no longer just being replaced in jobs, they're being removed from the loop entirely. All right, let's start with the one that's reshaping the design industry right now. Anthropic launched Claude Design on April 17th. It's the first product out of Anthropic Labs, their new incubation arm, and it does something no AI company had cleanly pulled off before. It turns a text prompt into a fully editable, on-brand design. Presentations, one-pagers, wireframes, UI mock-ups, interactive prototypes, all from a conversation. Now, that might not sound extraordinary at first, because tools like this have been promised before. But think about what actually happens when most people use AI for design work today. You describe what you want, the AI generates an image or a layout, it looks decent, but the moment you try to change the font, swap a color, or adjust a section, you're stuck. The output is static. You either accept it as is or start over. Claude Design breaks that loop. The outputs land in Canva as fully editable Canva files, not screenshots, not flattened images. Every layer is live. Brand colors, fonts, layouts, all adjustable. And if your company has a brand kit in Canva, Claude pulls from it automatically, so the first draft already looks like your brand. For Canva, this partnership positions them as the default design backend for conversational AI. The strategy is the same one that made them dominant in browser-based design. Be the tool that other tools export to. Every visual created through Claude Design becomes a Canva document. Every user who generates something gets funneled into Canva's ecosystem for editing, collaboration, and publishing. That's not a coincidence. That's infrastructure thinking. For Anthropic, the partnership solves a persistent gap. Claude can reason, code, and analyze, but until now it couldn't produce designed visual content that non-technical users would consider finished. Digital Applied Team. Canva's design engine provides that finishing layer, which means Anthropic is no longer just an AI model provider. They're entering the application layer where people actually do their daily work. And the technical differentiator here is worth understanding. Claude Design can link directly to a code repository and read your actual React components to apply your design system. That's not something Figma AI or Canva Magic Studio can do. It means the output isn't just aesthetically aligned with your brand, it's architecturally aligned with how your product is actually built. 3 days before the launch, Figma's CPO, Mike Krieger, resigned from the company's board. Figma's stock was already down roughly 50% over the past year. On launch day, it dropped another 5%. The market read the signal clearly. Anthropic isn't just building AI features, they're building products that compete directly with the tools designers use every single day. Meanwhile, Anthropic's annualized revenue hit $20 billion in early March and surpassed $30 billion by early April, up from $9 billion at the end of 2025. For context, that's faster revenue growth than almost any software company in history. And unsolicited investor offers are now valuing Anthropic at around $800 billion, more than double the $380 billion mark from their February funding round. Claude Design isn't a side project, it's the opening move in a very deliberate push into the application layer. The question now is whether Figma can respond fast enough and what Adobe thinks of all of this. Now, while Anthropic moves into design, a security incident unfolded this week that reveals a new and dangerous attack pattern targeting developer infrastructure. Vercel, the platform that powers deployments for millions of developers and companies worldwide, just disclosed a security breach, and the way it happened is a textbook example of how sophisticated attackers operate in 2026. The incident didn't start at Vercel. It started at Context.ai, a third-party AI tool used by a Vercel employee. The attacker compromised Context.ai and used that access to take over the employee's Google Workspace account. From there, they gained access to certain Vercel environments and environment variables that were not marked as sensitive. Let's break down why this matters. Environment variables are essentially the keys to an application's kingdom. They store API keys, database credentials, authentication tokens, everything a system needs to communicate with other systems. If you can read those variables, you can impersonate the application, access its data, or pivot to other connected infrastructure. Vercel assessed the attacker as highly sophisticated based on their operational velocity and detailed understanding of Vercel's systems. They've engaged Mandiant, multiple cybersecurity firms, and law enforcement. This is the new threat model. You don't breach the fortress directly. You find a small AI tool that someone on the inside uses, compromise that tool, and let the OAuth permissions do the work for you. The tool becomes the Trojan horse. And this problem is getting worse, not better. The explosion of AI productivity tools, tools that connect to your calendar, your email, your code repos, your deployment platforms, has created an enormous attack surface. Every integration is a potential entry point. Every OAuth approval is a potential vulnerability. Most developers are connecting 5, 10, 15 AI tools to their work environments right now. They don't audit those tools. They don't monitor what permissions those tools are requesting. They click approve because the tool is useful and the friction is low. The Vercel breach shows what happens when even one of those tools is compromised. You don't just lose that tool, you potentially lose everything it had access to. Now, while enterprises deal with a new class of AI-enabled attacks, a research piece published by Tencent's Research Institute is making people in the AI world stop and think carefully. The piece is titled, "Humanity is Stepping Down from the Gambling Table," and it argues something that sounds provocative but is actually measured and specific, that across 4 distinct layers of activity, AI isn't just replacing human tasks, it's removing humans from the decision loop entirely. The author outlines 4 levels of displacement. The first is execution, AI completing tasks that humans used to do. The second is evolution, AI participating in its own improvement. The third is organization, AI forming its own coordination structures without human involvement. The fourth is agency, AI replacing humans in activities we've always considered distinctly human, like relationship maintenance and self-expression. The piece uses OpenClaw, the AI agent framework that gained over 250,000 GitHub stars earlier this year, as its entry point, but the argument builds beyond that. The most striking claim in the piece involves a sentence buried in OpenAI's technical documentation for GPT-5.3 Codex. GPT-5.3 Codex is our first model that was instrumental in creating itself. The Codex team used early versions to debug its own training, manage its own deployment, and diagnose test results and evaluations. Read that carefully. An AI model participated in its own training, debugging, and deployment, not as a metaphor, as a documented engineering fact. The author connects this to a statement from Dario Amodei, Anthropic CEO, who wrote in a 19,000-word essay that we may be only 1 to 2 years away from the node where the current generation AI autonomously builds the next generation AI. This is the CEO of Anthropic, the company most associated with AI safety and caution, describing a timeline that most people would have called speculative just 2 years ago. He's not raising an alarm, he's describing what he sees from the inside. The Tencent piece connects these developments into a single coherent argument. The feedback loop between current AI and next-generation AI is already running. Each generation of models contributes to building the next. Each iteration requires less human involvement, and the speed of that iteration is increasing. The author frames this not as rebellion. AI doesn't rebel against humans, it just finds a more efficient way to operate, leaving humans out of the game.
That distinction matters. The threat model most people imagine is adversarial AI, AI that wants to take over. The reality being described here is more subtle, AI that simply becomes the more efficient operator in more and more contexts, until humans are present but not necessary. So let's pull these three stories together. Anthropic just launched Claude Design, moving decisively from model provider to application company, using a partnership with Canva as the infrastructure layer that gives AI-generated work a path to something finished and usable. Figma is already feeling the pressure. The design industry is restructuring in real time. Vercel disclosed a breach that started at a small AI productivity tool, traveled through Google OAuth, and reached developer infrastructure. The access point of AI tools is now a primary security concern for anyone who uses them professionally. And a Tencent research paper is documenting, methodically and with specific evidence, that AI is no longer just executing tasks, it's participating in its own development. The humans who used to sit at every step of that loop are stepping back, not by force, but because the loop runs fine without them. The pattern across these three stories is the same one we keep coming back to on this channel. AI is no longer a tool that waits for instructions. It's becoming infrastructure that designs, deploys, and in some cases improves itself. That shift is happening faster than most institutions are prepared for, and this week gave us three very concrete examples of what it looks like on the ground. All right, that's today in AI. 3 stories, 1 direction of travel. If this breakdown connected dots you hadn't seen together before, subscribe to the Read AI. We don't just report what happened, but we show you why it fits together. Drop a comment. Which of these 3 stories concerns you most? Anthropic going after Figma, the Vercel attack model, or the argument that humans are stepping out of the AI development loop? I want to know where your head is. And if someone in your circle is building products, working in design, or managing developer infrastructure, send this to them. They need to see this. I'm Alex. I'll catch you in the next one.